This game is so awesome. It is. Doing so wouldn't be easy. State police were claiming jurisdiction, playing politics, and getting in the way. They believed an organization named the Augmented Right Coalition had orchestrated the attack, but Miller needed Jensen to prove it. To do so, he'd have to return to the scene of the crime. Here we go. I haven't played this in a week. I apologize for suckiness. But first, I need to take a look into alright, guess the mission stands.
What?
Cops are bullies.
That garbage.
Bureaucrats issued the wrong papers. You can't trust anybody.
I have had enough of hearing your shit, you ogs. Stay away.
I hate watching the news. Wars, famines, murders, diseases. Is it my imagination or did everything go to hell after the incident?
No, you're right. Thousands of companies closed their doors.
No, just no.
No, you're right. Thousands of companies closed their doors. Hundreds of billions of dollars disappeared from the stock market overnight.
Did the police check your papers? You don't look like you belong here.
What do you want,
My
Og?
house.
Blowing up people not enough for you? You have to bother them on the street?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Well, that didn't go too well. Right, what kind of augs do I have? I forgot. Do I have my lungs yet? No, I don't. So we're taking a train, and in this game, this means that you're really riding a train while the game loads, which is awesome, because it actually gives you the feeling that you're really taking the trip, you know? So that's awesome. I think that's a very good thing the games can learn of. I digress. I'm talking a bit too much, aren't I?
Jensen, what's wrong? What are you doing here?
Miller sent me to find you. Thought you might have run into trouble.
He said that? Did he use those exact words? Because it's not my fault!
What happened, Smiley?
One minute I'm in there running the show, and the next they accuse me of trying to tamper with evidence. Me! Can you believe that? I would never do that, Adam. Never!
It's our crime scene.
Exactly. But try telling them that. The minute they went for their guns, I decided it was time to shut up and get out of there. They accuse me of tampering with evidence. They're probably destroying all the evidence there is right now. You know, at first I thought this was about Sonia.
Sonia? Sonia who?
Oh, just some girl I've been teaching English to. Turns out her husband is a little territorial. You know the type.
Smiley.
Right. Back to the case. The thing is, I think I found something in there. Something big. Something that could just blow this case wide open. I just need to get a look at the scan of the blast area, so... Actually, it's a good thing that you're here. I don't suppose you could... Jensen your way in there and grab it for me?
So what am I looking at in there?
It's a blast site. There's debris everywhere, and plenty of cops, too. Once you get past the turnstiles and security offices, you should have a clean path to the tourist office where they have the scan. They don't see you.
How many cops are inside?
I don't know. Several. They all had guns, so I didn't stop and count them all. There's at least one guy in an exosuit. And my guess is they'll shoot first and bury the bodies later.
What do you think is on this scan?
It's evidence, Jensen. A 3D mass spectrometer scan of the explosion site.
And?
And if I had one more minute in there, I'd have it with me right now, and I could find out. But the fact that they don't want me to see it makes me want to see it even more. I'm sure it's important.
We need that evidence.
Yes, exactly. That's the spirit. We need it. But you won't be able to just walk in there and ask them for it, since you're Interpol and, you know, augmented. After yesterday's attack, they're not exactly fans of the,
So where do I find it?
The forensic team set up camp inside the tourist agency, or what used to be the tourist agency. Get to their setup, grab the DSD with the scan on it, and get out. Easy peasy.
This could take a while, Smiley.
Got it. I'll get out of your way, head back to HQ. Good luck, and, let's not tell Miller about this one, okay?
Right.
Yep. Yes. Great. Dude, this is why it's useful to actually get those lungs. Oh. Guess I'll do it the hard way.
We might as well head back. There's no getting through that way. What? Police have the whole locked down. There's no way around. Unless you're one of them.
anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
That Central probably thinks someone might contrive to screw up the evidence.
What do we need with that firepower? Is an army of art fanatics coming to scrub evidence? Everyone already knows they're responsible. Something else is going on.
Don't
Just
question if I
two.
have.
So if I play this right, I'm gonna try something I haven't tried yet.
Do what they want. You just have to keep this site closed.
Fucking secret squirrels.
So I guess that wouldn't have worked.
I'm giving up.
You alright? Attack might be able to accept it.
Cannot believe these orcs.
Fucking tragedy.
This is a desperate move.
How could we let this happen?
vultures.
Could be, but nothing that I think would make us hard.
Wish I knew what the task force guy's interest.
Shit. It's gonna get tougher than I thought.
All we need is one little thing pointing to Ark.
Checkpoints are doing them south, keeping people out. Calm down. You'll be out of here soon enough.
Make sure.
Yeah, well, there's the problem right there.
Máme kliku. Zatím se sem nikdo nepokusil jít.
Okay.
Smiley, I've got the scan.
Yeah? Fantastic! Bring it back to my office and we'll see if I'm right.
Copy that.
Ghost. Cross enemy territory with like a ghost, raising no hostile reaction from anyone. Cool. This is a digital storage device containing a scan of the debris from the station that Smiley asked you to retrieve. Ah, shit baskets. More regions have us. Okay, yeah, maybe I can, so I'm gonna save. I'm gonna try something, it's probably a bad idea, but hey, I'm all for bad ideas. Alright, ready? Here we go! What? No, what? Why not? Okay, see that's why it's a bad idea. But that something went wrong there. You saw it, I saw it. Let's try it again. I'm sure I can do it. Alright, holding the B button brings out a customization screen for your weapons. I forgot. That's what happened. Alright, so I need something. Okay, I guess I can't do it fast enough. Alright, let's forget that idea then. I mean, even if I turn it off, I'm probably gonna have to deal with it for a bit longer. Means I have to try and get back there without being seen. Alright. God damn it. I'm really enjoying the idea of having to get out of there without returning to that side, but no. Oh, come on, really? That's bullshit. There's no way in hell. I mean, if I were to do that, nobody would have noticed me. Oh, and again, it's an exosuit, so maybe it's got some kind of detector thing in its back. Hey, if only I could go through that shaft, through the smoke thingy. Actually, isn't there like a way to, you know? Quick select drugs. Oh. That's a grenade. Huh, it worked! It worked! Eureka! Oh god, I feel terrible. Good thing my health regenerates. Ah, here we are. We're back here. Okay, I get it. Oh. Oh, fuck this. Oh, anyone? Oh well. How do I put my weapon away? Ah, here we go. I think that went rather well. I still don't get how he detected me that one time.
Zasranej auk ve vagonu pro naturály! Chcete snad vyvolat paniku? Ukažte mi papíry. Dělejte, nebo vás seberu.
I don't have time to waste with this. Make it fast.
Vemte si je a vypadněte. Až příště pojedete metrem, použijte vagon pro augy. Máme svých problémů dost i bez takových potížistů, jako jste vy.
Jensen, looks like we have a new lead in the case. It's going to put you inside Gollum City.
The Og Ghetto. What did we get?
Telecam footage from the attack. Chang was able to pull some images from it. Trouble is, our new psychologist needs to clear you before you go anywhere.
So I shouldn't tell her about this piece of evidence I've got for Smiley.
Humor the bureaucrats, will you? Bring Smiley your evidence and give us then 5 minutes of your time. Call me when it's
Hide your
done.
madness. We got a metal man. Hello. I really have nothing to say.
Excuse me, but I don't want to talk to you. Hope you understand.
Budeš se muset naučit, kde je tvoje místo.
Now remember, Poeddn, no hacking in public. I guess you're killed.
Enough problems already.
I got a right to refuse service to anyone. I do not do business with clanks.
Oh.
Not much going on.
Já bych to normálně nedělala, ale musím říct, že je strašný,
I
jak
always
s
go to the
váma
same check.
augmentovanejma
The woman there is
zacházejí.
very nice.
Doufám, že Santova podpůrná iniciativa na tomu to změní. Kéž bych mohla udělat víc než jen.
What today?
I hate what terrorists have done to my city. Find the people who attacked it.
Adam, I finally decrypted the audio off the Whisper chip tap. Fucking cold, man. You gotta hear it.
I have my hands full right now. Tell me where you are and I'll come when I can.
There's an old limb clinic in the Daphne district. It's closed down. Nobody goes there anymore. I'll be inside.
Adam, I'm Delaro Zen. I appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and well, I know you're probably getting this from everyone today, but I need to ask, are you okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
Is that what this is about?
No, that was sympathy. This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine? Look, Doc, I was caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, but traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system in patients with neuroprosthetics.
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
No. But my policy is for straight talk only in the room, so if you want me to believe that you're some kind of medical miracle, I guess I'll have to go with it. Please, have a seat. I've been looking over your file. There's some very interesting history here. Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is this gonna take long?
It says here that you were with Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Seraph Industries' security division. David Seraph was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
Seraph always attracted a lot of controversy.
Yes, I've seen some of his interviews. A firm believer in human enhancement technologies. I wonder if the incident changed his view?
Certainly didn't seem that way on the day.
You were with him then? In Panchea? When the incident happened?
Not at first. I was investigating the people responsible for attacking Seraph Industries. I was this close to exposing them when the incident hit.
You weren't affected?
No.
So how did you end up in Panchaea?
I found out Sarif had left for the Arctic installation without me. I knew it was still under construction and most of its workforce was augmented. But by the time I got there, the damage had been done. Is there a reason we're dredging up the past? Because I don't see what any of this has to do with current events.
Don't you? Panchaea was the fulcrum, Adam. For you and for all of society, everything changed that day. They dragged you out of the ocean and into a world that hates and fears people like you. Which actually leads me to my next question. So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Rizika. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel? This isn't about hogs versus naturals, Delara. This is about terrorism. And in my book, there's no excuse for the taking of innocent lives. Reason.
So if Talus Rucker ordered his people to do this, then...
It's my job to bring him in, not to judge whether he's guilty or innocent.
Well, look, I think it's safe to say that you have all your faculties about you. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around.
Things got pretty scary in Dubai.
I really need those lungs. I'm gonna save my praxis just for now. Oh, there goes my phone.
Adam, I'm glad you came back. Thanks again for going over your file with me, Adam. I think most of the other agents see a plague cross on my door.
Hey, how's it going? Do you have the scan?
Yeah, it's right here.
You're a lifesaver, Adam. Seriously, Miller was in a foul mood when he left here. I don't need to give him another excuse to chew me out.
He left. Where'd he go?
Didn't ask, didn't think he wanted me to know. Did those state police jerks give you any grief?
They didn't seem to be in a talkative mood, so I left them alone.
See? Without my expert advice, you might be dead right now, Adam. A stitch in time saves none.
So what's on the scan?
Oh, that. I have no idea.
What? You told me you found something big.
I didn't say I knew what it was, Adam. I said it was something that could blow this case wide open. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying this whole Ark did it angle. I believe what the evidence tells me. This DSD has all the answers we need, from the chemical makeup of the explosive used down to the material in the victim's clothing. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so how long until we're all sure of it?
Oh, it'll take hours to sift through the data. And I'm seeing Sonia later to apologize for any issues I may have caused with the state police. Plus, I do have other cases to work on too, Adam. I'll let you know when I find something.
You do that.
Take it easy.
Ah, beautiful.
Thanks again, Adam. I really do hope there's something useful on that DSD.
Yeah, me too. For your sake.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Hey, Adam. Did something go down at the train station? Smiley said the police tried to kill him, then a few minutes later, Miller stormed out of here. What happened?
Smiley thought they were destroying evidence, but they weren't. They were just doing their job.
Did they give you any grief?
They didn't notice me. I went in there and got the evidence Smiley wanted and got out.
Just that easy, huh?
Could have been worse.
I guess. Miller didn't seem to be having a good day either. He stormed out of here after having a little chat with the new psychologist. Are they getting you to talk to her too?
I just spoke to her. Looks like I'm good to go.
That's great. I'm supposed to talk to her too. I hope she has an open mind and can overlook my stress levels. I know I'm ready to get out there in the field.
You'll get there, Arya. Keep at it.
Always. Stress levels won't stop me forever.
Good. Do you know where Miller went?
He didn't say. He just ran past, didn't even look at me.
State police want to talk to him?
I don't know. He's under a lot of stress right now, and I don't think all of it's coming from work. He never talks about his personal life, but he used to stop and talk to me on his way out of the office. Hasn't done that in a while. Hope he's okay.
You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that?
I have a rare resistance to neuropazine. I need more than the average person, especially in stressful situations. They say I'd be too expensive. So it's not just discrimination, that would be easier to deal with. It's a combination of things.
Well, that combination of things is pretty bad in Prague, and getting worse.
I know, but Interpol was the only agency who would give me a chance, and this is where I was assigned. I have no problem with that. I'll take whatever they throw at me.
Good.
It took me months of rehabilitation, getting used to the new arm, learning how to shoot again, learning how to tie my own boots. But I did it, and I'm better than I was before. I want to help and I can. My place is out there in the field where I can make a difference. You know that. And if you can do it, so can I.
Don't give up, Arya. Semper Fi.
Hoorah.
I should get back to it.
Stay safe out there.
Always.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Hey, Adam.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Oh well. That's what I expected from a director, I guess.
Look, Jensen, I told you I have work to do.
Agent Jensen! I'm scheduled to return from the dead. 030 Omani time.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
Nation sent to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks. Then the good doctor changed his tunes. More gases. This is a life vessel.
First the Dubai mission, now the train station.
This is a week.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
There was another attempt to breach our firewall last night.
Hey, Agent Jensen. Nice work in Dubai.
How's security over there?
You know what I want to know?
Venus relies on public perception.
Well, well, well. Here we go.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Get some sleep, Chang. You sound like you can use it.
You didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
Seems like everyone is tired.
We might not have everything you are looking for. What can I help you with?
Want to play a round of deathmatch after work?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Kidding me? Biocells.
Not much going on.
Huh, that was... Ah. Bit too close.
Wouldn't treat a dog like
How come you make these look bad?
Come on, let's check over there.
Yeah, I know. Something is going to push them into attacking us.
All right, moving back out.
Hey, glad you can make it. Any trouble getting away?
Miller's been giving me some leeway, but not much. I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate this city. It used to welcome people like us, go out of its way to entice Augs to live here. This clinic was built because Prague saw us as its future. Now, look at it.
Times change, Alex.
I know, trust me, even got the scars to prove it.
We've been working together for a few months now. Still don't know much about you.
What, you trolling for my secrets now?
Just the good ones. How did you join the Juggernaut Collective?
They got me out of a tough spot. Before the incident. I was working for Bell Tower flying VIPs around Panama, and I stumbled into something big. Something very important people didn't want anyone to know about. So, they ordered Bell Tower to kill me.
Janus warned you? Got you out?
A friend of Janus, someone in the collective who used to work for Bell Tower, too. You don't mess with these people, Adam. Not by yourself. I learned that the hard way.
You're a valuable asset. The collective could have sent you anywhere. Why Prague?
You really need to ask? Ever since the incident, paranoia and racism are eating this city alive. The whole world's watching just to see how Prague handles its Aug problem.
Didn't realize the entire collective was pro-Aug.
Not everyone is. But we all know our real enemies need chaos to operate in. Play the right chord, pull the right string, and Prague has plenty of that.
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at Vessel Life, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send me the reports if you want me to prove it, because Ark don't operate in North America.
They're setting up Ark, Adam. They sent you into that ambush in Dubai, and now they want to pin everything on the Augmented Rights Coalition. I told you Miller was dirty.
I agree, it doesn't look good. He's pulled me off Dubai, put me on the train station bombing. I think he's about to send me to Gollum City.
The Udalek complex? You're not gonna like it there. It was built by the Santo Group as temporary housing for transient workers. But now...
Now it's home to every unlicensed dog in the Czech Republic. And it's where ARC's made its headquarters.
Shit, man. What are they planning?
We need to play this smart, Alex. Think about what we heard. What was that bit about VersaLife?
You mean the break-in that never happened? Yeah, I started digging into that right after I decrypted the conversation.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that never happened. VersaLife is one of the biggest pharma companies on the planet, the only one still manufacturing neuropozyne. If it got broken into, it would have been big news.
So why are they saying it did? VersaLife doesn't produce just neuropozyne. They've got a huge research and development division.
Yeah? So? What does that have to do with ARC? Why frame them for break-in?
They want them to look like terrorists. I guess it depends on what they'll say was stolen. See what the Collective can dig up. If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the thread to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation. Find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
Miller, we still going to Golem City?
You are. Meet me at Kopecki's puppet shop. Your pilot's en route. I'll brief you there.
Copy that.
Stay away, Hanser.
Get away from shoot any ugly
Terrorist! Understood.
You are still deciding. Come back later.
It's terrifying. Every bomb and shake.
Access granted. Access granted.
Terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
always watching because you are all.
In a little while, Steve's gonna hook me up with some of our attachés out.
Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
What the hell? These guys in their logo are taking it a bit too far. There it is. Alright, let's see where this takes me.
You know how she is, scared of everything. If that happens, she'll take a heart pill.
Okay, guess I got out of that. So I went from an apartment to a train station, kind of secret area. That's just great.
Have you had to do any runs through Golem lately?
I thought I actually lived in that building somewhere, but I guess I was wrong about that too.
Yeah, well, there's the problem, right?
Closed for ages, maybe a year or more. My niece
that look like dogs? I was going to get one for the birthday. You could get her a real dog. An irresponsible and little. Trusting her with a piece of wood is as far as I get.
At UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
One more try.
Anomaly detected.
Alright.
Trace program initiated.
Probably not even important.
Can't just take time off. I know. There's got to be another way. Another doctor she can see. Look, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on chicane.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
You ran facial recognition? Got an ID?
Couldn't see his face. But the bags are the same ones used by Talos Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilec complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks. Here's chicane now.
Am I late? Are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. ARC territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum City. He bought his way in.
Blackmailed would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utilec complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an ARC prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past ARC's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
You ask me. Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, the lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor, with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
You really believe Ark is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
Ark has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Gollum City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Gollum isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to Talus Rucker and bring him in, Agent.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Goddamn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
Nah, I like my limp. Keeps me honest. Ready to light out.
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me, I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you from what I understand. So you want to keep talking resumes, waste more of our time? Or will you trust me to get the job done?
Still have some things I need to take care of before we leave.
All right. Go on then, get your shit sorted. I'll be here, waiting. Daylight's wasting, boy. In case you haven't noticed. You good to go yet?
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talus Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss. Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? Housing Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen. I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
Usually, a humanitarian disaster like this would get a lot of press and foreign aid. But given that these are augmented people...
Hey, man. Hey, man.
To strengthen their justification.
I'm at the point where I do not even care about food anymore.
That's not good. You laugh? I don't suppose you've got any neuropazine you can spare, do you?
Here. Looks like these people need it more than I do.
That's very kind of you. Wasn't expecting. Word of advice? You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times. This definitely isn't one of them.
Why? What's happened?
Haven't you heard? Terrorists try to blow up Ruzika Station. And even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
These cops. Looking for members of ARC?
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we've done.
Sounds like you support ARC.
Why shouldn't I? The Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
Okay. But in my experience, the best of intentions often go awry.
That may be true, but right now Talus Rucker and ARC are the only things keeping people in Golem alive. Trust me, they're the good guys.
I'm getting the impression that you see ARC and Talus Rucker as some kind of augmented Robin Hoods. How well do you know the man?
I met Talus years ago in India. We were both humanitarian aid volunteers back then.
Is he a good man? The press paints him as a narcissist.
He has his faults, but I wouldn't believe everything you see on Pactus News.
Does he visit this area of the complex much?
You know, you've been asking me an awful lot of questions.
It's just that I heard Rucker didn't get augmented voluntarily, so I'm wondering how that kind of experience colors a man's perspective around people who did.
Talus was always passionate about the ability of neuroaugmentations to heal people's bodies and souls. His accident only strengthened his beliefs.
Is he still an idealist then, after everything that's happened?
Listen to his daily broadcasts. He believes people will usually do the right thing in time. They just need to discover what the right thing is.
Where I come from, cops are supposed to be the good guys.
What planet is that? Because where I come from, the police have been militarizing for years, wasting money and inciting deep levels of mistrust between them and the very people they're supposed to protect.
Is that what's happening in Golem City?
It's happening all over the place. The cops in Golem are a special breed. They control everything here. Food, drugs, neuropazine. And not all of them think very highly of Azaz.
I see. Well, thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart. Terrorists try to blow up Rosita Station. The cops need someone to blame.
Your temperature is a little high. Are you feeling chills?
I need a hit. Fuck.
Český, prosím tě.
Civilization of migrants that ravaged an entire landscape, killed the people already alive, and then swallowed itself up to a point where we began barricading ourselves around walled cities. We were so afraid of each other. We wanted to advance our civilization.
Just plug it in. But with the current state of the economy,
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Time for a little break, I guess. What time is it anyway? Ooh. Hey Cortana, snap Twitch.